Worlds of Fun is a theme park located in Kansas City, Missouri, and with it being home to almost 50 world-class rides, there is no wonder it is so popular. However, today we're going to count down the top 10 rides at Worlds of Fun. Starting off at number 10, we have Viking Voyage, and no matter whether you are visiting the park on a hot Missouri day and want to get absolutely soaked, or you are just looking for a fun family log flume, then this is the ride for you. Nevertheless, it is not all easy sailing, as once you have boarded one of the many creatively designed Viking ships, not only will you venture around many rapids water, but in addition to this, you will also plummet a 45-foot drop into the water below, being sure to finish off the ride with a splash. It is time for our first roller coaster on the list. As for our number 9 spot, we have Spinning Dragons, and I do not want to keep dragging on and on about this ride, but it will sure make you dizzy. Ding ding. Okay, that was a horrendous pun. However, this ride sure isn't, with you getting the opportunity to drop, twist and turn around a track all whilst your car is spinning. Yes, you did hear me right there, guys. Your car will be spinning as you head around the track. And so when also taking into account the fact that you face each other, there is no doubt in my mind that this ride should be on your bucket list. Get your sick bags ready, as for our number 8 spot, we have Zulu, the ride which has taken the word dizzy to the next level, and here is how. Now of course, it would not be a flat ride without spinning or flipping upside down, and this ride is no different. Nevertheless, what makes it so bonkers is the fact that throughout this 3-minute ride duration, not only will you spin around faster and faster and faster, but you will also tilt into the air until you are non-stop flipping upside down, and with the force of the speed only holding you in, you do not need to be a rocket scientist to know that this ride is rather crazy. For our number 7 spot on our top 10 list, things are starting to become a lot more wicked, as we have Boomerang, the park's, believe it or not, the home of Boomerang Coaster, and therefore before we do begin to talk about the experience itself, if you are visiting the park on a busy day, then we would suggest riding the more unique attractions first. Yet if you do get a chance to ride, you will definitely not be disappointed, with you completing a drop, cobra roll and loop, not only forwards but backwards too, making it a coaster cred that will never ever be forgotten. You can't have a theme park without a swing ride, and Worlds of Fun is no exception. As for our number 6 position, we have SteelHawk. The only thing is, however, this is not your normal swing ride, as instead of just possibly rising a little bit into the air and swinging around, on SteelHawk you will begin the ride by ascending to a whopping height of 301 feet in the air, before your 2-person seat is then swung outwards, providing both an amazing view across the park and surrounding area, but also a ride that is definitely for the thrill seekers in the group. Top 5 were and coming in for this spot, we have Timberwolf, and despite its opening all the way back in 1989, making it the oldest still operating coaster at the park, it definitely packs a punch, with as long as you think you have what it takes to tame the wild wolf, you will get the opportunity to board a classic woody car that will then drop 95 feet, followed by a series of airtime hills, overbank turns, and so much more at a speed of 53 miles per hour. Isn't that just awesome? And so, with that beloved back row experience too, in my eyes, a trip to Worlds of Fun is nowhere near complete without a ride on the Timberwolf. If you are scared of heights, then skip to number 3. As for our number 3 spot, we have Detonator, and standing at a height of 150 feet in the air, already that I know that some of you are going to be like, no way Jose. However, we are still not at the best part yet, as this is not any drop tower. It is the US first ever shot tower, and for anyone who has not done one of these before, well then you are in for a treat, with as soon as your restraints have been lowered, you instantly launching to the top before dropping and bouncing till the end of the ride. The question is, however, do you think you have what it takes to ride, or would you rather watch it from ground level? Here we are at the top 3 rides at the park, and for our number 3 position we have the one and the only Patriot, and themed towards the America. Just looking at this ride is incredible, with all of its red, white and blue colours shown throughout, and on ride it only gets 10 times better, with you heading around the track and completing, ready for it, 123 foot drops, 89 foot loops, 0G rolls, aluminums, corkscrews, in addition to many other B&M twists and turns, all whilst your legs are dangling. So what are you waiting for? Make sure to get on this one of a kind B&M invert on your next visit to Worlds of Fun. Between number 2 and 1, it was tough. However, after a lot, and I mean a lot of consideration, we've decided to put Prowler at the number 2 spot. And wow, if this ride does not make you fly in the air more than you've ever done before, then I do not know what will. As even though this is another one of the park's wooden coasters, words literally cannot describe how amazing, but also rather scary, those twists, turns, drops, and especially the endless airtime moments that you will complete are. And so in my eyes, this is not only one of the best woodies at the park, but in the entire world. We have made it to the number 1 spot, and in my opinion for the best ride at the park, we have got no other than MAMBA. And where do I begin when talking about this ride? As if I was going to talk about every great part, we would literally be here all day. Yet to start from the beginning, as soon as you see this 200 foot red and white steel structure, you will instantly want to take a ride, and you should definitely do just that, as with its giant drops, airtime hills and helixes, no matter whether it is your first or 100th time riding, you are sure to have a blast, and so I think it is definitely worthy of the number 1 spot. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.